Hey, me and Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle. And we're back. This is part 2 of our Wrestlemania show, and so far so good, at least.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what else we have. And yeah, we finished talking about Shane and
Miz.
yeah. So
Well, Shane and Miz. We also talked about Triple H Batista.
yes,
Talking about Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. And I think next was going to be Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship.
yeah, you know, I think these two guys definitely, again, Samoa Joe with that whole Ring of Honor experience, TNA experience, that's
Yes.
what the word I was looking for. Rey Mysterio definitely worked in Mexico, Japan, you know, as well. Also, WCW,
ECW.
ECW, yes. And, you know, the guy is definitely one of the top cruiserweights, in my opinion.
Yes.
You know, he had the Cruiserweight Championship in both WCW and WWE.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure about United States Championship, though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know if he has got it in WCW. In
Yeah.
WWE, he may have wrestled for it. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check. You know, it's going to be a good match. It's, again, a quote-unquote Davey versus Goliath
Yeah.
type thing. And, you know, kind of like... Now you got Giant Dominic.
Oh, Dominic Dijakovic.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
NXT was Dominic Dijak in Ring of Honor.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay. I was talking about Ray's son.
Dominic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm slow.
Yeah, see, he's a big kid now.
I'm very slow today. Apparently I don't know 6 from 12. So, we have this match. It's gonna be great. You know?
Dominic Giant, yeah, really. Giant Dominic, yeah, really.
I mean, there's the whole possibility of Dominic turning on Ray. That's kind of what people are saying.
What's the point in that?
I
though?
don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. I mean, you've already got Joe and stupid storylines with AJ Styles in WWE. You know, leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, really.
But it's gonna be an interesting match. We've seen Ray wrestle The Undertaker, The Big Show, probably the Giant and WCW,
Yes.
other
Big
wrestlers.
Kev.
Big Kev, yes. Yeah, so there's definitely no stranger that big guys
No.
can take any down. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't really think that Ray's going to win either way. So
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a squash match. I guarantee you it's going to be a squash match.
I mean, as good in the ring as Ray is, and being able to handle the bigger men, there's just something about Joe that I think will be difficult for Ray, only because Joe is the more aggressive, physical competitor than any other big man. Joe's the more physically dominant and aggressive person in the ring that Ray's been in the ring with, as opposed to other big men he's been in the ring with, and I think that could cause some problems for Ray if Ray can somehow overcome that.
Yeah, you got to.
Coquita clutch.
Yes, you got that move. You know, I know that Ray's got the 619 and the West Coast Pump and all that. So it's going to be interesting. As much as I think Ray could be the U.S. champion by Sunday or whatever, I still think it's going to go to Samoa Joe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Ray will put up a good fight, and it'll be a really good match. Just don't know if Ray can overcome the aggressive, straightforward, physical, aggressive style of Joe.
Right? No, I doubt it. And if, I mean, it happens, then it's going to be interesting. Imagine if Dominic faces Samoa Joe. I mean, he's obviously training to be a wrestler, so
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be interesting. Yeah, obviously Samoa Joe for the win.
Right.
The match that actually I was talking about is not the Raw Tag Team Championship, where you already talked about that, obviously.
Yes.
It's the Triple Threat Tag Team Championship match.
Actually, I believe it's a four-way.
Oh,
Yeah, you've got the current champions, the New Day, against Cesaro and Sheamus, Rusev and Nakamura, and
it's Ricochet and Aleister Black.
I was going to say that. I thought they were. Or yeah, I think
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They already wrestled for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Spoiler, they lost. But, I mean, they could actually become the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Now, you have Rusev and Nakamura. I obviously would have preferred Aiden and Rusev, but
that went by the wayside.
they made Aiden a heel and they turned Rusev heel. Good job, fuckers. You know. And so they have that. They have the Usos. I think the Usos are a great tag team. They're definitely one of the best on SmackDown.
Yes.
Then you have who else?
The Bar.
Yeah, then you have the Bar. Obviously, they've already had their due, so I just don't want them to be the tag team champions at this point. They were already the tag team champions last year at WrestleMania, so.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really think it's time yet to put the tag titles on Rusev and Nakamura, only because they're still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
As a tag team, you could very easily keep the titles on the Usos. It's not really going to matter. If you put the tag titles on the Bar, it's neither here nor there. And if you put the tag titles on Ricochet and Aleister, I mean, it would be alright. I mean, the number of opportunities that Ricochet and Aleister have had at both Raw and SmackDown tag titles to finally put these guys over wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
No, and I think because of what happened last night, well, tonight, actually, you know, who's to say that Ricochet and Aleister won't get the championship, they're basically red hot as a tag team right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I was a naysayer. I obviously was wrong, so I mean, that's kind of the way it is now, and I think these guys can definitely win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Aleister and Ricochet as well. I mean, the Usos have proven that they are more than a viable and legit tag team. The Bar are a very good tag team as well. Rusev and Nakamura are a fairly good tag team. They're still pretty fresh as a tag team. And I think they need more of a build-up before they get the tag titles. And Aleister and Ricochet, very hot as a tag team.
Yeah.
They seem to be over on Raw and SmackDown. So giving them a shot at the tag titles on Mania, and then giving them potentially winning the titles on Mania, could very well be a good thing.
Yeah, so, well said. There you go. Then we move on to the Intercontinental Championship match. We've got Bobby Lashley versus the Demon King, or the Demon.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Yeah. You know, I really enjoy the fact that he can bring that out in WWE. I just wish they had a better costume for him, because it's paper mache on his head.
Yeah.
It's just a nitpick. I mean, it's like taking one of Bailey's things and, you know, paint and whatever.
Taking the thing she usually wears on her wrist and painting it red and black and sticking it on his head.
So, I mean, and there's always going to be talk, oh, he can't win a match unless he's the Demon. Oh, look.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. That, you know, the fact of the matter is the guy, like him or hate him, he did everything he could in Japan. He did everything he could in Japan. He was a great wrestler, yes. They packaged him in WWE wrong. Well, you shouldn't be surprised about that. Here's a guy that comes out, he's white bread. He got the fucking trunks on, he's got the leather jacket. That's it, basically. That's all you get. And then, of course, you got the Demon, which, you know, is what we're going to get on Sunday, which is great. You know, you've got the guy that definitely, you know, can do it. Now you got Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is an interesting Intercontinental Champion. You have him one step from being a Grand Slam champion.
Yes.
One step. You're gonna probably fuck it all up, but you got one step. He's already been the U.S. champion, ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, probably, I don't think, tag team champion.
No.
So I got, you know, yeah, did I want to see Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania? Well, no, but at least they put the Intercontinental title on the line.
Right.
It's just, I wish there would have been much better, whatever.
Yeah.
You got Leo Rush, who's a wrestler. He's a professional motherfucking wrestler, and he's Bobby Lashley's mouthpiece.
Yeah.
He's pretty good as a mouthpiece, whatever.
Yes.
Why isn't he in a goddamn match?
I know.
You know, it doesn't make... I see Leo Rush versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. But nope, we're going to put Bobby Lashley, who's got muscles and shit, in with a white bread guy who's pretending to be all scary and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so prove me wrong. Let's see Finn Balor win the Intercontinental title back.
Yeah.
You know, to me, I would have put any other person in the match besides Finn Balor. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, they put the Intercontinental title on the line. I guess I should have thought different. I don't know.
I mean, they put the Intercontinental title in WrestleMania. That's a good thing.
It is, yeah.
Have a match with Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor again. Whatever. Balor's gonna be the demon and see if he can take the Intercontinental title from Bobby again. Okay. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably going to be a good match. But it's just one of those things where it's going to be a piss break match because who really wants to see Bobby Lashley as IC champion? Who really wants to see Finn Balor as IC champion?
Yeah, really?
So, I like Finn Balor, so I'm going to go with him, I guess.
I have a feeling more than likely they're going to keep the title on Bobby.
Alright, well, fair enough. Anyhow. So we're going to go with the Women's Tag Team Championship match. We have the Samoan... Well, what were they called on SmackDown? The Samoan
Slaughter team? Or
The Samoan Slaughterhouse, Tamina and Nia Jax. We have the Boss and Hug Connection.
Right.
You have
Natalia, and coming out of retirement, and for a match for the first time in 5 years,
yeah.
the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
And I gotta say, I mean, she's really good. Like, she looks really good.
Oh yeah, she's still in ridiculously good shape.
Just because they retire doesn't mean that they don't stop working out.
Oh god no.
And the fact of the matter is, she's still young enough to compete in the ring, and she looks great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, whether she's gonna stay in the ring, I don't know. If they were to put the Iconics as well.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget them. If you want.
How can you with those shrilly, shrieking voices?
Oh yeah.
Ah! Like, oh god.
Yeah, I know. That's great. Yeah, right, crikey. So, you have these...
Crikey, they're loony.
The new women, best friends, Natalia and Beth Phoenix, and I hate to bring it up, but there's probably going to be some kind of tribute to Jim Neidhart, and they might win the match.
Most likely, yeah.
So there's that. You got the Samoan Slaughterhouse. They're very good at what they do, obviously. I mean, as much as I'm not a fan of Tamina, I think that she can be a fairly good wrestler, a fairly good monster heel.
Yes.
So there it is. And the Iconics definitely need to, I guess, be in more matches, in my opinion.
Yes, for the love of God.
Yeah, before they can get the Women's Tag Team Championships, because they just came into the WWE. They're fresh from NXT, so they just need to be there a little bit more, just so they can work up maybe along the line. Probably SummerSlam, have them win the Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, that could work.
So, I guess for me, I'm gonna say, and I would have chose the Samoan Slaughterhouse, but I'm gonna say Beth and Natalia.
I mean, the women's tag team titles are still relatively new in WWE, and they're still kind of figuring out what to do with them. Defend them on Raw, defend them on SmackDown, just on Raw, just on SmackDown, bounce back and forth between the two, maybe throw NXT in there. It's still all being figured out. The Iconics are good, they just aren't on the level of being women's tag team champions yet. Beth Phoenix and Natalia having been paired together for the first time in quite a while. You know, Beth coming out of retirement, and let me say, she was in the match on Raw and still looked like she could hang. You know, that would be an interesting pairing.
Yeah.
I don't really know if it would, like, it kind of would make sense to put tag titles on them. How much sense it would make? Not a whole lot.
Well, you look at it this way too. You have Beth and Natalia who fought for the women's division in 2010, 2006. Well, 2010. That's when Natalia came in. You have those women, then they, you know, the Divas Revolution became the Women's Revolution. It makes sense for Beth Phoenix to have a championship of some kind. Now, whether it be on Sunday, I don't know. I would like to see them capture the titles at least once. How far will it go? I'm not sure. Because, let's face it, you got Natalia, who definitely, I mean, I'm not a fan of Natalia, I made that no secret. But these two are best friends. These two definitely could hang as the tag team champions for at least a little bit.
You have Nia Jax and Tamina, who have more than proven they are a legit threat and can very easily be a heel tag team champions. And they've been a very good heel tag team as it's been right now. I would like to see Nia Jax and Tamina have a few more matches in, well, on Raw at least, only because they're that good.
Yeah.
And Bayley and Sasha Banks, I mean, they are a good tag team. They're, you know, talk about Beth Phoenix and Natalia being best friends. You know what I mean? Bayley and Sasha Banks have been best friends since their NXT days.
Yeah, they had awesome matches in NXT, and, you know, what the fuck is on Bayley's head? Like, seriously. Can Sasha Banks not carry that too? Whatever. I mean, that is just nitpicking, but yeah. Definitely a awesome women's tag team and stuff like that.
And so, and like I said before, they're still trying to help the women's tag team titles and, you know, show that there's a good reason why they introduced the women's tag team titles. It seems like there's something missing in order to say, hey, these two women deserve to be women's tag team champions. I mean, don't get me wrong. Iconics are pretty good as a tag team. Beth Phoenix and Natalia have been a very good tag team. Bayley and Sasha Banks are a very good tag team. Tamina and Nia Jax, there's a reason they're called the Samoan Slaughterhouse. But there's no real edge to any of these teams that go, I want to see those teams I want to see this team be women's tag team champions. They deserve it. They've worked hard. They've busted their ass. They've scratched. They've clawed. They've fought. And damn it, put the tag team titles on them. I would only say, though, if maybe one team that might stand out like that among the rest of them, I would say Nia Jax and Tamina.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Only because you had Nia Jax as Raw Women's Champion. What's to say she can't be a Women's Tag Team Champion as well? And here we go again. As long as Tamina's been in the WWE, can we please put a fucking title on that woman?
Put the fucking title on a bitch or she leaves. She fucks off somewhere else. She's over 40 and you don't put the title on her, then she needs to fucking go. Because, goddamn it, there's more deserving women in WWE than that one. It blows my mind that they have now put the title on Tamina Snuka. Really blows my fucking mind. You put them on everyone else. Oh yeah, but Tamina, for some reason, oh yeah, you talk about carrying a brass ring. Well, she's probably climbed over the fucking thing.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, she needs to be the fucking women's champion, women's tag team, whatever you want to fucking call it. Because right now, Tamina's got nothing. Oh yeah, one Divas Championship reign. Oh yeah. So fucking what? Put the titles on Tamina and Nia. You know, I said I want Beth and Natalia. I still stand. But the fact of the matter, that was ironic. The matter of fact is, I want to see either those two or those two win the championships on Sunday.
Meaning either Nia Jax, Tamina, or Natalia and
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Anyways. Yes. Let's talk about the environmentally wooden fucking bland fucking piece of shit toilet fucking stool softened piece of shit fucking title. Seriously? Okay, I get it. Daniel Bryan's a fucking heel. I really enjoy that. He had to put that so people gave him heat. Well, they gave him heat.
Yeah.
I gave him heat. That's great.
Yeah.
And then you have someone like Eric Rowan come back, and now it's fan-fucking-tastic. He's got the metal shirts. I dig that. However, you got a guy like Kofi Kingston. 10 plus years in the business.
Yeah.
Not just WWE and other businesses. And now you've dicked him around like you did Daniel Bryan. You fucked him around. I watched a video the other day from one of my subscribers, and he noticed that the contract said April 10th and not April 7th.
Well, April 10th would make that Wednesday.
Right. So, what the fuck is that about? So what happens now on Sunday is you're gonna fucking go, hey, here's a guy that doesn't get the title on Sunday. We told you he was gonna do it, but he's not gonna do it. You fuck around with all these guys, and you say, well, he's a minority. He doesn't get the belt. Well, you know what, fuckers? You have a belt. You've got the belt. You put the belt on Kofi Kingston. The guy is more than deserving. The guy did all you asked for. He did the Royal Rumble thing. He did the whole thing. This year, at fucking Elimination Chamber, he did the gauntlet match for you. And you want to fuck him over? Well, you better not fuck him over. And for the love of Christ, put the belt out of business, out of its misery, with that spinner belt, and you bring back the real championship. This crap this is no good. You gotta you talk for him.
Bottom line, just put the title on Kofi. He's over. He deserves it. And you know, it's like we were talking about a few videos ago. There hasn't really been a pure African American WWE champion in WWE. You put the title on Kofi, hey, guess what? And not only that, but I mean, he's been in the business 11 years, he's done the Royal Rumble stuff. He made a hell of a performance in the Elimination Chamber. He did over an hour on SmackDown before Elimination Chamber. He did almost an hour again a few weeks ago in the Gauntlet match to even attempt to be in this match at WrestleMania. And, you know, Matt was saying that they're fucking over Kofi Kingston like they did with Daniel Bryan. And like I said, as I know I said it to him, and I'm pretty sure I said it a few videos ago, they're giving Kofi Kingston the Daniel Bryan treatment. Look at 8 years ago. He was over with the fans. He was loved. There was the yes movement, not like a bowel movement, but the yes movement. They had a bunch of people get in the ring, and all just to get a shot at the championship at WrestleMania 30. They put him in a match with Triple H first. He beat Triple H. The match at WrestleMania was going to be Randy Orton against Batista, and it ended up being Randy Orton, Batista, and Daniel Bryan. What ended up happening, Daniel Bryan came out on top, which is well deserved. Let's come full circle here and do the same thing with Kofi. He's been there for a long time. He's over with the fans. He's, the New Day is a huge success, whether you like him or whether you don't. Still one of the best singles competitors WWE today. Puts a title on him. Plain and simple. No more, no less. It's out there. Do it.
For the love of God, do it. Just do it. Just fucking do it. That's all I'm gonna have to say. Kofi for the win. Sunday. But there's gonna be a fucking riot at the MetLife Center. Or stadium, whatever. And now, we're gonna go on to the Universal Championship match. We've got Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Never get tired of that.
Anyway,
For the Universal Championship.
I have to say that the lead up for this match has actually been really good. Despite the fact they've only had Brock shown on TV before WrestleMania like twice, I really think that it's kind of all that's been needed, because you've got Paul Heyman doing most of the talking. He's, Seth Rollins is gonna get beat. He's no different than any other opponent Brock's been in the ring with, and Brock's still gonna be your Universal Champion. And, Seth is gonna need all of your thoughts, your prayers, your hopes, your dreams, your well wishes, yada yada yada, become champion. And Seth has shown that he has recaptured, if you will, that fire he had 8 years ago, when the Authority days, and he was WWE champion and won the Money in the Bank and was on a hell of a run. He's got that fire, he's got that determination, he's got that passion. I would really like to see the Universal title on Seth. I just don't think it'll actually happen, though. I really don't.
Well, and that's the thing, too. It's like, people will say, Seth, well, okay, well, then who's the viable... we all know who the viable opponent would be for Brock, but... we got what we got, and, it should be a little bit better than... I know. It should be a little bit fucking better than last year with Brock and Roman.
Yeah.
How long are they gonna milk this shit? Roman or fucking Brock Lesnar does not need to be the champion.
Yeah.
Okay, so he signed a contract with WWE, fine and good. Why is he the champion? So, I'm gonna see what fucking Seth Rollins can do.
Oh, absolutely. Without question.
And it's great that he gave Brock a little bit of a taste on Monday.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's fine. What else can he do?
Yeah.
Let's pull out all the stops, If Dean Ambrose couldn't do it, if Roman Reigns can do it, let's see if Seth can do it.
Oh, absolutely.
So, anyways. Yeah, Seth Rollins.
Hey.
So, we got one last match. Do you want to do this one?
Well, we've got one last match, but there's a couple other ones as well. We've got this became a very interesting match. It started out as Becky against Ronda. It was going to be Becky versus Ronda for the Raw Women's Championship. And then there's a whole shit show, and Becky's out, and Charlotte's in, and then Becky got arrested, and da-da-da-da-da, and then, so Becky's got to try and fight her way in, and, she did that, and so this became a three-way, and then they decided, hey, let's put the SmackDown Women's Championship on Charlotte, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you put the Raw Women's Championship on Charlotte for an 8th time. Okay, fine. That's all well and good. You didn't really need to do it the week before WrestleMania. And now this is gonna be a winner-take-all match. Oh boy.
You want to shut the door? Oh boy, indeed, you got Ronda Rousey. Somebody that just went into WWE and he got, screw the boo, yeah, Dave the man. And then he got her fucking doing rants on fucking TMZ, whatever the fuck. And then, this whole controversy of what's real and what's fake and this bullshit needs to fucking, So what happens? Okay, well, fucking Becky Lynch. This deserving woman needs to be in the ring. She needs to be one-on-one with Charlotte Flair. But nope, because Ronda Rousey has to be in the ring. She's got to be in a triple threat match. So, okay, fine. We got the main event. We got the women's main event at WrestleMania. Okay, great, finally. And then Charlotte beats Asuka once again to become the Women's SmackDown Championship. Whatever. Oh, Christ. Okay. So now we have... and the SmackDown Championship on the line at the same time? Really? So, winner take all, apparently.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bullshit. It's gonna be fucking bullshit. And I knew for a goddamn second they were going to sabotage the fucking women's match at main event WrestleMania. So, I want to see Becky Lynch go over because you know why? She fucking deserves it. The whole thing about the police and the bullshit and the wrestling and all that bullshit. That's what it is. So I'll tell you what. Becky better win. I don't know why they're merging the titles together, but she better win the match.
This by far has been the most bizarre lead up to a WrestleMania match there's ever been. Honestly. Why you could have either kept it Becky against Ronda or Becky and Charlotte and Ronda for the Raw Women's Championship. If you're going to put SmackDown Women's Championship on Charlotte, you could have easily done it after WrestleMania. Or hell, if you put the SmackDown Women's Championship on Charlotte, take her out of this match, have Becky against Ronda, and then either do a rematch with Charlotte against Asuka, or give Charlotte another opponent. You really don't need to be winner take all. What's that gonna do? Nothing. And then what? Oh, you merge the titles, have one title, and have it bounce back and forth between Raw and SmackDown? I mean, it's bad enough you got them trying to figure out what to do with the women's tag team titles. Now you want to do this? Boom! Shoot yourself in the foot, why don't you?
That's basically how they think the women's division is, Kyle. They think it's a fucking joke. Because it is a fucking joke. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the way I fucking see it. I'm sick and tired of this whole bullshit. I really am. And so I'll tell you what. I want to see fucking Becky Lynch win the titles. I don't know what they're going to do after that. Because I'll tell you what, this whole thing needs to fucking stop. I mean, Joan Jett's gonna be there, so that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
So, there it is.
Now, of course, there's also the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, as well as the Women's Battle Royal to discuss.
Yeah, so the women's battle royal is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Really have no idea who the hell's going to be in this match.
no, I don't.
No fucking clue.
Well,
I mean,
you
it's
have-
going to be the Raw and SmackDown women's division, obviously.
You could have NXT women come up, maybe.
You could.
But you have Naomi, Asuka, you have, well, Lacey Evans if she ever wrestles.
She had one match so far.
So-
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be an interesting match, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Santino come back and drag,
Oh, God.
or hell, even Pat Patterson. But
Oh, fuck.
I think that's going to be a good match. I hope that the winner gets the uterus trophy and maybe a title match down the road.
Can we please, okay, you want to pay tribute to one of the best big men in the history of WWE. That's all fine and good. You want to have a trophy to influence the whole women's revolution thing.
Yeah.
Fine. But if you're gonna, please do what with the Andre the Giant and the women's Battle Royal trophies, like they've started doing with the Dusty Rhodes Cup, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Whoever wins that tournament and gets the trophy ends up with a tag title shot. Come on!
You heard it there. You know? All the Andre the Giant winners of past haven't done shit since. You know, that sucks. That really fucking sucks.
Yeah, I
I mean,
know.
Zack Ryder's back, that's great. What are they gonna do with him?
I know.
Cesaro, I don't see them doing a goddamn thing. Big Show, well, Big Show's MIA. Or, you know. Yeah. Baron Corbin, fuck that guy. So, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'd like to see somebody go on and take the damn trophy, and we'll see where that goes. As far as the women's, well, you know what? Hell, I'll just say Nikki Cross. Because honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
It's going to be an interesting show. And as you can tell, my voice is already hoarse. Surprised yours isn't hoarse, but there it is.
Yeah.
So that was Wrestlemania. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be a great one.
What are your thoughts on this whole Braun Strowman, Colin Jost, and Michael
I
Shea?
didn't really have to ask that.
Just curious.
I know. Well, you should have had a tag team match. I know, the SNL guys versus Braun Strowman and the Ferret.
Yeah, really.
I know. Get these paws, motherfucker. But no, we're gonna have them in, like I said many times before, let's put Braun Strowman furthest away from the championship as possible.
Yeah.
You know, that sucks. That really, truly sucks, because you can do a lot with him as champion.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. It's going to be a great show. And I can't wait. Obviously, I think Kyle can't wait.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, well, yeah, so, and this has been a great review, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to see it.
My rant, your rants.
Yeah. Surprised we haven't killed something.
Yeah, really.
Anyways, so, for me, Matt, this is Killer Kyle. And we will see you next time.
And I really think that Colin Jost and Michael Shea
I'm gonna get these hands! Bye.